Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast that's ever been created. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast, episode 27, recorded Monday, January 26th, 2026. It's 1/26/26. What are those dates called anyways? Regardless of that fact, here are your hosts. Introducing first, he's your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, Hambone Johnny. And next up to bat, he's the coolest kid on the playground and also apparently the homeschool bully. It's Kevin L.A., a.k.a. Pop Coozy. And last but most, he's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Drew. For the millions listening on podcast services around the world and the thousands watching live on Twitch and or YouTube, welcome to the club. On tonight's episode, let me tell you something. It's gonna be fantastic. We're going to talk about snow. We're going to talk about what we've been playing. We'll chat a little bit about football. We've got a couple listener questions, and we've got Cooz in the wild. Whatever that is, just tune in and find out. So, guys, it's snowing there. Tell me about the white stuff.
Oh, man, it doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop snowing.
It snowed from 9 a.m. until midnight yesterday, nonstop, all day, wind gusts. We got like 18 inches, I think.
Yeah, I think I had like 17.
Yeah, it was significant snowfall, but it was fun. It was fun. Drew, do you shovel for the dog? You make him a little poop patch? Or did you just go on he was on the deck, is what you said last time, right?
Yes,
yeah,
but 17 inches is taller than him. So I still have to make a little poop patch. We call it the poop patio, and
it's nice.
Yeah, we gotta shave it down. But I don't. I hear you. Maybe some grass up there. I don't like shoveling completely to the deck because then it's just like he's peeing and pooping on the deck. So I like to leave like an inch of snow,
like an insulation layer, of
insulation
snow.
absorption layer, possibly.
I like it. Nice.
But yeah, I had to do that because he's just
I mean, I feel bad, right? I mean, what would they do if we weren't here? But they would figure it out somehow. But I mean, you know, they got to go to the back. You can't. I wouldn't want to put my butt in the snow. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta put myself in their shoes a little bit.
Mine
it was
go
crazy,
in the snow. Mine
you have little dogs too,
and they're super low to the ground too. They'll just squat down in it and get snow all on their fur. And yeah, my old dogs, I used to shovel the grass. These, I said, good luck, and they figured it out.
Circle or walk back and forth to pat it down a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
You're like, I ain't going out there.
Yeah, exactly. No. So it was.
We didn't get as much snow as you guys. We just got like an inch or two, but man, it's been cold. Single digits, and yeah.
It was coming down so hard yesterday. I went to go shovel. I put down the shovel to throw snowballs at my son, and when I went to go back to find my shovel, it was gone. The snow had claimed the shovel. I said, I'll find that in March. So now it's the guess. Like, where is this thing? I don't even remember where I put it. It was a whole situation, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was coming down. What, like they said, like 2 to 3 inches an hour.
Jeez, that's awesome.
It was a lot. It took me 2.5 hours. I got it all done this morning. And then I just looked outside before we started podcasting, and there's like 2 to 3 inches more. And it's just like, what? It doesn't. And now they're talking a potential of like a hurricane blizzard next weekend with possibly 9 more inches.
Hurricane blizzard.
Hurricane. They just weather just makes up these new terms nowadays.
Yeah. Have you heard of thunder snow? Because
thunder snow.
I've heard of thunder snow. Yeah.
And we're supposed to get some of that too. So
yeah,
all kinds of craziness going on.
Yeah.
So
did you have to work today, Drew?
I ended up just working from home a little bit, half day type thing. But nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't go in. But speaking of snow, we're going to the Super Bowl. How about that? Look at that.
Look at that, man.
So if you'd have told me that at the beginning of the year, I would have told you there's 7,000 to 1 odds.
And that is 100% true. Now, speaking of snow, though, that Denver game was crazy because
it was so sloppy.
That was wild.
It was crazy because the first 3 quarters, it was nice. And
fine.
I went to the grocery store. I was out like running errands. The wife took my daughter down to downtown Denver to shop. And then fourth quarter hit, and it just blew in out of nowhere. The wife had to drive home in it. It was super, super dangerous and scary. And the game got super sloppy there in the fourth quarter, and nobody could move the ball. So
that was crazy. What was that one play? What was it? The Patriots play where they went to go hand it off to Stevenson, and Stevenson fell down, and then May's like, "Oh man, I better go now," and he just face planted too.
Yeah,
these poor guys, they couldn't do anything. And then especially after the first 3 quarters of that game where they were just going back and forth, no one could really do much. Forget about it with the snow in the mix. That was just stalemate towards the end.
But, I mean, you hate to see it, but hey, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Hey man, a win's a win. Props to the Broncos for playing as well as they did, because no quarterback, that's tough in that situation. But
agreed.
Patriots are back again. I mean, it's been so long. What else? What are we gonna do without the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Right.
Couldn't go 10 years, I guess.
Speaking of driving in the snow, last weekend we had a storm as well. Not as bad, but a few inches. And I told you guys, my wife was driving my daughter's a theater competition super early. She got in a pretty bad car accident. Luckily, everybody was okay. The car ended up being totaled. This is like the first time I've really had to go through, we use Amica for insurance. Unbelievable. How fast everything happened. Within 7 days, they went to the tow yard, towed my car to their facility. They assessed it. They totaled it. They assessed the amount, and they paid me. It was unbelievable everything that happened within 7 days. And now I joke because my wife is now a proud owner of a minivan, and I feel like she's wanted one her entire life. And I joke this saying she did it on purpose. And here we are. Now we own 2 new cars, which I did not want or plan for. But that's where we are nowadays.
Yeah. Well, at least everyone's safe, and
yeah,
wife sounds like she's happy, especially after a scare like that. So
yeah,
can't complain there. So congrats.
Yeah.
Is it one of those cool minivans where you have TVs in the back of the?
We did get the TVs. Yeah. You have the TVs, all-wheel drive. It's actually a hybrid. Gets really good gas mileage. I might just start driving it myself.
It sounds like it's your car now. Really,
it's pretty sweet actually. We got the Sport Edition, and I'm as cool as a minivan could be. This is it. It's a dark, cement gray color, and it has all the black trim everywhere, which makes it pop.
It's nice. You're basically the A-team over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but.
Incredible. All right, so I've got an issue, guys, and you can help me. I've got too many blankets. What do I do with all of these blankets? Everywhere there's a couch, there's at least 2 or 3 blankets, and you might say to me, "Hey, Hambone, just hang them over the back of the couch." We've tried that. They get in the way.
Yeah,
it's just terrible. I just have leaning towers of blankets all over my house, and I have no good solution for them. Might I have too many blankets? It's possible.
I have an idea. Maybe not a solution, but an idea.
So what do you guys do with your blankets?
Are you a fan of Bluey? Do you and the kid watch Bluey sometimes?
Occasionally, yeah.
Well, there's an episode in Bluey. They make this massive fort. I recommend first you make a massive just living room fort with all the blankets. See how big you can make it. That's phase 1. That doesn't eliminate the blankets.
No, but, it sounds like a bigger problem for me.
No, I think that you got to utilize them all before you get rid of them, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You got to get rid of them, then you can't do this.
Blanket the whole house, basically.
You blanket the whole house, right? After that, I don't know. Just throw them away. Donate them.
Yeah, super helpful. Yeah,
but
amazing.
You should definitely make a blanket fort first.
That's awesome.
Darth Platypus says we ended up getting a large laundry hamper and picked a spot to put all the blankets in.
Wow.
I like that idea. I think the downfall with like a blanket receptacle is there's no way I'm ever going to use the blanket on the bottom of that. That's just that's the insulation blanket.
You know? Let me give you my 2 cents here, because I also have a lot of blankets. You just reminded me I need to get rid of some of them. So we have like a decorative ladder, like leaned up against the wall, and we have blankets throughout the rungs of said decorative ladder.
I like that. I've seen the blanket ladder.
It looks good. It works, and you can just pull one off. You can pull whichever one you want.
Pull and go.
After that, I suggest having a blanket draft. You like the fantasy draft, Sambone. We all know this. You run all the leagues. Set the blankets all out, and you and the family get in and draft. You each get 3 blankets. And after that,
2 blankets.
2 blankets, Drew says. He's the commissioner of the blanket league.
It's aggressive. All right.
After that,
got a quarterback and a flex blanket. Yeah.
How many are we talking here? Like,
there's too many. There's too many.
Yeah.
You
each get 3, blankets. I think
9 is a good number.
9 solid. And then donate the rest. I mean, don't throw them away, but
that's true.
Yeah. Or here's a third option. If you're really creative and handy, take the blankets, cut them into squares, and make one big quilt out of
giant blanket. Not too many blankets, just 2 big blankets.
Yes. Yes.
These are great ideas, guys. I'm so happy I asked you both. Yeah. In terms of ranking order, my first draft pick would be blanket draft. I think that's number 1.
I like the blanket.
Big blanket. You know how I like big items. Big blankets probably number 2. And I'm sorry, Drew, giant fort. Although probably the most practical is probably at the bottom 2.
Giant fort is not a solution. It's just something you got to do before you get to the solution.
You know, that's fair. I like that. It's like pre-gaming the solution.
It's like making a giant pile of leaves before you bag them up and get rid of them.
That's true.
You got to jump in them first.
You know what? I like it. I feel, even though I still have my issue, I feel better about my issue, guys. So thank you. Thank you for bringing me that joy today.
Yep. Speaking of hanging out with families and doing crazy stuff like blanket drafts, me and my family have been on an escape room run. We did an escape room when you guys came to Denver and visited.
That's right.
My family is now hooked on escape rooms. We work together to solve puzzles.
I like that.
We play Overcooked together. It's a family affair to solve problems, and we're pretty good. We're pretty good at escape rooms. My wife wants to start like some kind of league, like family escape room league, where like we battle against other families to see who can get out of escape rooms quicker. And I thought like she might be onto something there. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is that insane or
I think you did the fantasy master in front of us. He could probably lay out the rules for you.
I love that. That's so great. You know, I just love that your wife just wants to kick other families' butts. That's
she's way more competitive than I am.
Like, I'm really good at this. How can I inflict pain on others?
How can I capitalize on our greatness? Yeah.
That's so cool though. I love that idea. And I'm surprised there isn't like something like that exists.
You gotta think. Like I love it. Like without the
or like a club or something.
Yeah, you have 7 days. You have to go do the escape room, and you get a time, right? It took you 37 minutes to escape, and then you compare it to the other teams in your division, or your league, and see what their score is that week.
Yeah,
I think there's potential here. She needs to put up some local flyers at the local escape room place. Get it going. Simple.
All right. That would be me, Drew. She's not going to do that.
She just wants to be in it.
She's busy. I've got the time to do that.
Yeah,
I'll be out throwing up 8-bit clubhouse stickers and handing out flyers for family escape room challenge.
You could call the league 8-bit clubhouse. I mean, it kind of fits. Nobody will know the difference.
Yeah.
Sponsored by 8-bit clubhouse. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Incredible. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So how far have you had to go for new escape room experiences now? So I'm assuming that since you guys have been on this run, you've gotten like a radius down, like close to you guys. Have you really like ventured out there, or is this something that you guys are going to look to do on like vacations and stuff now?
That's what had happened was last summer we went to San Francisco and found they have an escape room right downtown. It's called the Escape Game. We had the weather was super cold. It was a rough day, so we went in. We said, let's try this out. The host was amazing. We played one game, and they get you by saying, if you want to get another one, it's 20% off. So we played like 2 or 3 rooms in a row, and then bought gift cards to come back and play at their location here in Denver.
Wow.
And we went this past weekend, not this weekend, last weekend, and used those gift cards in Denver. We went in, did an escape room, and then said, hey, let's run another one. So we did another one right after that. So we've done like 5 in the past 6 months between San Francisco and Denver.
Good.
But
what's like your favorite theme that you've done the last this run?
Come on, Drew. You know I'm an underwater guy. We did the last one we did was in a submarine, and we had to find this. The scientist was like breeding new species of octopus, and we had to find the specimen and shoot it up through the tube. And it was awesome. I love the underwater submarine stuff.
I think we have to start looking now and find one in Boston when we go to Pat's East.
Yeah.
I think that's one night.
Add it to
I'm
the
dialed
list.
in.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the
That's
list.
Awesome.
Yeah. But speaking of doing crazy stuff, I know, Drew, on my other podcast, on my Cola County podcast, I mentioned possibly getting a job at Starbucks, learning all their secrets, and then quitting. My wife actually, I did not do it. I did not do that, but it was on. It's still a possibility.
It's still on the radar.
Yeah. But my wife apparently listened to that episode and got me a barista class that I went last week, and it was me and one other dude, and I went to Novo Coffee in downtown Denver and sat with the head barista, head coffee brewer of this place.
Wow.
And she gave me a class on how to brew the perfect espresso shot. Okay. And it was 4 hours. It took 4 hours. We started out by learning that coffee originated in Ethiopia. Who knew that? She was full of coffee information, and I learned a whole lot. And I came home, and I'm a little better than what I was before the class, but I learned a lot, and I need more consistency. I think I've got the knowledge, but I need the shots to be more consistent. And they say like everything can throw it off. The atmosphere can throw off the density of the bean that you grind can affect how much the pressure of the water runs through it. It's a whole science, but I'm learning it. I'm learning it. So
blows my mind. I'm the barista at work because no one else likes to brew the coffee. But I just try to grind the beans, put it in the coffee pot, and push the button. But I'll tell you what, when other people, so you know what? Speaking of this topic, buddy came in my office the other day at work and goes, "Hey, I got to ask you." He goes, how do you make your coffee? Because it's always better than when I or somebody else makes it. And I was pumped my chest a little bit. I felt it's a good feeling, right? It's like, well, here's what you got to do here, Will.
It's like, actually, did you know that coffee originated in Ethiopia?
I might drop that dime next time.
Yeah. That's awesome. It does make you feel good when somebody's like, hey, man, tell me your secret. You're the best at what you do. That is
really cool. Yeah. That's a great feeling.
And it feels even better when you don't really do anything special. That just means that they really like you and are trying to puff you up. That's awesome, Drew. Congratulations. Cool. You did it. It's the best coffee in the world.
It's not that great.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
All right, guys. We're here, and it's been a year. Woo! Can you believe it?
1 year anniversary.
We've been doing this podcast for a whole year. It has gone by fast. Yeah. I really wanted to get together like the best of our show. That takes a minute for me to listen to every one of our episodes and edit it down to the good parts.
It does.
So maybe in the future I'll do that when I get the chance. But yes, we've been doing it a year, and there's been lots of good parts. So anything stick out to you guys? I put you on the spot there.
It's funny because I think when we started, we're going to do these segments and stuff, and we kind of just deviated to like whatever comes up this week we talked. But I think some of the favorites are obviously the ham bone things that he's been talking about it. Like the Handboat in the Wild, which we're going to have a little sequel tonight with Cooz in the Wild. Those were a blast. One of my favorite episodes to date, Cooz, was you talking about your Japan trip. That was just, I think it was cool because I lived through you with that. I know deep down I'm probably never going to Japan, but I'm like, I lived it through Cooz, and that's all I really needed.
Nice.
So yeah, I think those two really highlighted me. We did a lot of fun Halloween stuff, probably, to death.
Oh yeah.
Made you guys watch some great movies. But overall, I think the best part is we're just here, we're just hanging out. We take it serious, but we don't take it too serious, right? It's like we have the passion, but it's like it is what it is. We're just here to have fun, three guys and talk and just hang out. So
no, it's
I think
awesome.
that's what I've liked.
Yeah, I mean, we're chatting. We're going to be chatting even if we didn't do a podcast. So having this scheduled is a great way to kind of come together and make sure that we're connecting, and then bringing everyone else along for the ride. We've got a new chatter in here. Pops Heavy, what's going on, friend? Thanks for watching live first time. But yeah, it's cool just to kind of meet people and joke around, enjoy the shenanigans. Yeah, I think some of the segment ideas have been really awesome, and anything is upon us now. I think the future is upon us is what I would say. So
the future's upon us.
Yeah. Incredible.
My Hubie.
Can't wait for the sequel.
Yep. I like playing. I like streaming games with you guys. I'm a social gamer. I really don't like to play a video game by myself unless I'm in VR. And even then, social VR games are pretty fun too. But I like playing games with people. So when we stream video games every other Monday, opposite of this podcast, live on Twitch, I have fun. I enjoy those parts. I also like the podcast, I suppose.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
Speaking of that, we've been around a year. We are now doing, who knows how, we've got merch available. Drew, what is the merch?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. So the merch is simple. We're keeping it simple here. If there's something that you just really want and it's not listed, let me know. But we're trying to keep it simple. We got essentially a long sleeve T-shirt, a regular T-shirt, an athletic T-shirt, which is kind of that silky-ish material. What do you call those? Like
dry fit.
Dry fit. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then the fourth option is something like this, like a lightweight, like little hoodie, long sleeve. Nice. Yeah. So if you want something, they all are going to come with a couple stickers, and I'll be mailing them out to you guys. So a little different. I'm asking you to come to me, tell me what you want, what size, what color. We do have a channel in our Discord that shows the options with pictures. If you're not in the Discord, you should be, but if not, email me 8bitclubhouse@gmail.com. and I will send you the info, and then we can go back and forth. And then I will do all the ordering, and then I will ship it out to you. By doing this, I think it's going to save you a little bit of money, and I think you're going to get a couple free stickers out of it. So I think it's a win-win for all of us. And pretty simple.
Awesome. Drew, one question. I know you said we have 4 items. I was wondering if we could add a fifth. I'm thinking it would really look really great. Our logo on a blanket.
Blanket.
We get a blanket option.
You don't need any more.
I knew that was what you were gonna say.
You know what you might need is some nice coasters, though. We could always get some coasters.
Nice coasters. Yeah. That's it, man. That's it. Good stuff. Well, thank you for coordinating that. That's super cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for doing that, Drew. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a shirt, and I'm gonna order one for my sister as well. So.
Nice. We already have a couple people that reached out, so we'll have a nice little order there. And we're not, to be honest, I'm trying to price this fair. We're not looking to make money off of these. We literally just want you guys to be happy and get some merch. So the T-shirts are roughly like $30 to $33, and the lightweight hoodies like $42, and that includes shipping and stickers. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good deal. I do love a good sticker and a blanket. So buy a shirt, get a blanket. You heard it here first.
We can get blankets made. If you really want a blanket, we can get you a blanket.
I might just send you one of my extra ones, so just be careful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a sticker on a white blanket and send it to you.
That's it. Incredible.
All right. Survivor, we're big Survivor fans here on the show.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, we talk about it occasionally. Survivor season 50 is coming up in about a month, and we do a fantasy league. Imagine that. We do Survivor Fantasy League. Come on in and join. We've got a spot or two open, or 3 or 4. Who knows? It's a nice time. It's free, and you could win a pizza. So that's if you're a fan of Survivor at all. And even if you're not, hey, you just come in, pick somebody who you think looks cool, and if they win, you get a pizza. Can't beat that.
That's it. Yeah, pretty simple. Low commitment.
We owe your daughter a pizza still, Cooz. Why isn't she ordering the pizza?
I bought her a pizza last night, and she ate one piece of it. So I don't know. I'll take care of her pizza, and we'll.
That's not the rules. That's not that's just not how it works.
Until you tell, we're going to send you a pizza a week until you accept the pizza. That's it. Just random.
Then she's going to tell us something else. We'll
Yeah.
order her sushi, whatever she wants. I mean, a bet is a bet.
Okay. All right.
Got to make do on it.
All right. We'll take care of that. I think that's all for the housekeeping. We're going to move on to what we've been playing. Drew, you've been snowed in with a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch 2. What have you been playing on said devices?
A decent amount. I said I didn't have a lot. Then I played a lot after that till I got snowed in. But before that, I want to talk to all 3 of us because last Monday, I made you 2 buy a game. I've made you watch movies. I've made you watch stuff. Hopefully this time delivered. This time we played Lego Party on our stream. Go watch it. Really quick. I mean, what's your guys' overall thoughts of the game?
It's awesome. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
I will say, I was thinking about getting it. It was on sale over the holidays and it was full price when we bought it. But of all the things you've made us do, Drew, this might be the best one.
I appreciate that.
I've got to say,
and full price is only what, $40?
$40. Yeah. So really reasonable. We've been playing it over here, even after just the 3 of us played. So great investment, great alternative to Mario Party.
Yeah.
I've tried to get my family to play. I can't get them off of Overcooked, but we'll get there. I'll probably just play more Lego Party by myself or with you guys, but I enjoy it too. I think it was super fun. I think I got last place, but I was not prepared for the awesomeness that is Hambone Johnny and Drew and Slime Guy. So next time I'm coming to the table prepared. But I like it, man.
I mean, I think it's sucked the whole game. I just somehow weaseled in the second at the end.
Yeah. Darth said he played it with his family over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. So
that's awesome.
I think
picked it up after watching.
Overall, it's pretty.
It was great. I still don't know why I resolved this beautiful biker number 9 to you, Drew, but I had to relive the magical moment tonight.
Incredible. And I don't understand it either.
I still don't understand. So I'm really curious if we link up again, if my name still will be that, or if it's going to be something else just as fun.
Maybe next Monday we'll have to find out.
Yeah, it was great, man. It is a clone of Mario Party, but it's doing enough different stuff to kind of make it unique in their own. I think of all the mini games I've played, I couldn't tell you like a 1-for-1 matchup with Mario Party. I think the game structure is very similar, but it's different enough to be unique and fun for sure. And the announcer
it felt quicker too.
Definitely quicker and voiced, which is nice. I don't think Mario Party has no voices and no hot dog lady who smokes a pack a day.
The costumes are awesome. The character costumes are really cool.
Yeah,
a lot to unlock. So, all right, on top of that, I continue to play a little bit of Hammer Watch Anniversary Edition. Again, probably the best $4 value I've ever spent on a video game. It's fun. I explained it in detail last week on what it is. So I went into the details. I'm playing that other mode, and there's some quirks that I don't love. The dungeon floors and stuff are just so large, and it's almost like Metroidvania in a way. I feel like I have to keep backtracking because it's like I'm missing a key or I'm missing this. Where do I go? And it's like, why is this door locked? How do I open it? And I just don't know. So I think I'm literally at the last boss, and that there's this door, and it's not a key door, and it's like it's a demon powered door. I don't know how to open it, and I think I'm just done. I think I just quit. I tried looking it up. I couldn't even find it. I watched video playthroughs, and the door was just open for other people. So I don't know what I missed, but I think I'm done. I think I'm throwing in the towel on it. But it was a great game. I probably put 25 hours into it. A lot of fun. Hammer Watch. Check it out if you want to play Gauntlet type dungeon crawler. Simple game. Arc Raiders. I said I was done, but I'm still playing it. It's so easy and so fun to just jump in for a 20-minute run. I actually, since they did the update, Hambone, and they kind of put you with PvP players versus PvE players based on your play style, I went in and I did 2 matriarch runs with just randos. Like went in solo, went in there, and we killed it both times. And it was fun. Awesome. I mean, it was tough. Like the first one I went in, I was so far away that I really was just, it only shot at me like once. The second time I was pretty up close, and like I got to see all of the effects that the matriarch can throw at you. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really cool. But man, those goop goblins, they're everywhere.
They hop in there quick, man. Did you get any pieces at all? Probably not for the first one. The second one,
no. So the second one,
that's crazy.
My shield broke, and I was in the middle of the tower at the spaceport, and the matriarch started climbing up there. When it was like on fire. So like I went down one of the ladders to get like underneath the thing a little bit, and I could still see it. I was throwing like a couple seekers at it. I was getting a shot here and there, and then it died, and I had to climb up the big ladder. By the time I climbed up that ladder,
there's probably not even anything left to loot.
It was like Christmas Day, and they just looted it. It was crazy. So I've
had one or two times where I've taken either that or the queen down, and the core pops out. It's a big ball.
Yeah.
And if it's on a hill, it'll like roll down. So it's like rolled into me, and I'm just like, loot. And I've gotten it a couple of times.
That's funny.
Yeah. If you don't get that, or you don't grab those leg pieces as you're fighting it, which with the matriarch, that's super tough because it's got the gas and the other things that are coming around. But yeah, those are fun fights.
It was fun. It was really fun. Surviving and getting out of there both times. So still playing, having a blast. And there's an update coming this week, I believe. So since Arc Raiders is wrapping up, I thought my buddies at work, we were looking for the next big thing to do. And I went and bought Boulder Gate 3. And I think we're going to dedicate like Thursday nights. There's actually 4 of us. So we're going to have to try to coordinate. I think we're going to do like Thursday night for 3 hours, every Thursday. And it might take us, who knows, a year. Maybe we'll try to play twice a week. But I went and played the tutorial, like so the first hour or so, just to character creation, see what I want to be, understand the gameplay, because I never really played it. And I'm going to end up going with a cleric, Death Domain. So I'll be like the healer / like necromancer of the group, based on what they're going to be. I said I'll kind of be anything, and I'm going with that. So yeah, I don't know what to think so far. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to just like jump into that game, like if you've never played it. And I think it'll be nice because one of my buddies has, I think maybe 2 of the people have beaten it. So they're redoing it, and then another buddy has never played it either, like me. So it'll be fun. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, great game. Really interesting that you're going to play multiplayer too, because I've heard great things. I've messed around a little bit multiplayer, but I've played it myself solo a couple times. The companions that you get through the game, like if you were playing solo, are really, really cool. So nice. I'd be curious to see what you say after getting into it a little bit, and whether or not you're going to play it solo alongside your buddies too.
Yeah,
it's definitely worthwhile.
And then lastly, I picked up yesterday because it was like, kids went to bed. It was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I told the wife, I was like, I don't want to just sit on the couch and watch TV or a movie. Because like, I'll end up falling asleep and there was nothing to watch. So I was like, let's find like a game to play. So we were looking, couldn't find anything. And I literally just typed in like co-op games on the eShop. And a game came up called The Sword of Ditto, Mormo's Curse. And I'm like, this should be some ridiculous. It was on sale for legit $1.99, regular 15 or 20 bucks. But then I saw it's Devolver Digital. And I'm like, okay. It's also a game from 2019. Have you heard of this, Hambone? You're shaking your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never played it, but
okay. So it's
decent.
Have you guys played the Cat Quest games?
Yeah,
I haven't played them, but I've seen them. Yeah,
I would say it's similar to a Cat Quest style game with a little bit of like Zelda-ish in there. It's very cartoony-ish type looking game. I guess you could call it a hack and slash. And yeah, it's fun. Is it the game of the year? No, but for a legit $2 game, my wife and I are playing it. There's some neat little like quirks in it, and it's solid. I really don't have any complaints so far. There's a little bit of puzzles. Like I said, the combat is fun. There's nothing too unique with it. I mean, you can equip different armor and different types of like perks. They call them stickers. They call it the weapons toys. Like you have to go get like these 4 toys. Like the first toy I got was a golf club. And then you can actually use it as a weapon, which is like essentially like a hammer. And yeah, for $2, it's a great little co-op game. The two of us can just be on the screen, just like any game, and kind of do our own directions as long as we stay on the same screen with each other. It doesn't like split screens. So the Sword of Ditto, Mormo's Curse. Kind of just went in blind for $2. I said, if it sucks, we'll play for an hour and not look back. And I think we're going to play through it. I don't think it's a long game. So yeah, I think that's about it for me.
Nice.
Hambone, what you got?
Yeah, man. Still playing Helldivers 2 with the crew and solo a bunch. That's sort of been the main jam here for the last several weeks, really since the new year, and sort of put a cap on Arc Raiders. The group's moved on to Helldivers. It's great. At this point, got the platinum, so I've done all the challenges, but still playing. There's a lot of really cool like gear and weapons you can unlock. They do have it's like a live service type game, so there is a paid currency to unlock the things called war bonds, which if you've played, a lot of folks out there know, but basically it's a set of gear that you can get, whether it's like skins for your character or different weapons or different special abilities, which are called stratagems in the game, whether it's like a special gun or a sentry type of thing that you can bring in. So kind of unlocking those and exploring that with the crew. It's been a blast. There's 10 levels of difficulty, so you can do really any mission you want on any level of difficulty 1 to 10, but you can only unlock the harder difficulty after clearing a full operation, which is a series of missions on the prior difficulty. And I was stuck at like level 7 for probably 2 weeks. And yesterday with the snowstorm, I'm like, you know what? Let's just pound it out, see how far I can get, and was able to beat all the 7, beat 8, and I beat 9. So now I've unlocked the hardest difficulty, and the benefit of doing those harder difficulties is if you can be successful with the mission, you get better rewards at the end. So basically, more currency to go back and unlock things within your war bonds and other stuff to customize your character. So yeah, it's been fun, man. For so long, I was like, I'm not really interested in that game. Whatever. I don't know. It's got its hooks in me. I'm probably going to keep playing this for a while still. Definitely a fun one.
Are there a lot of players on there still?
Yeah, decent amount. So it came out to Xbox, I think, earlier in like midway through 2025. So that was a new injection of players.
Okay.
And I turned crossplay off, so it's really just PlayStation folks I'm playing with. But even still, at 60 to 70,000 concurrents that I'm seeing on there, which is pretty legit for a game that's 2 years old. You get matched if you're playing with randos. You get match made with people who are like max level, but then you also can get match made with people who are just starting out, right? So it's been fun. It's been a really good time. Also, I've gotten back to Cult of the Lamb. So I played this a couple years ago, a little city builder, dungeon crawler mashup again from Devolver. Really kind of freaky. You're a cult that's possessed by the devil. You got brought back to life, and you have to run a town of animal folk worshippers to basically give praise to the whatever devil god in this game. Yeah, it's great. The reason why I'm back to it is that it just came out with a pretty significant DLC, the Woolhaven. I have not yet unlocked Woolhaven yet, but I'm working my way towards it. I started a completely fresh save when I picked it back up. So I think I've got 15 followers now. I've got outhouses, so followers are doing their business, not on the floor, into the outhouse. So that's all good. And yeah, man, just having a good time with it. Right? There's not much interesting other than just the silly things that are happening in the game. Like, Drew could tell Cooz that he's naysaying the Colts, so go stick them in the blockade or the stockade for some re-education and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a blast. I'm gonna keep playing that one.
It's funny. I played this game maybe like a year after it came out, and my kids watched it a little bit. Just sure, it's a cult and stuff, but it's not really like that bad. I mean, it's cartoony and it's animals and it's all kind of fun. But my kids still randomly will ask me about it. Dad, like, remember that game with like the animals and you could name them, like Zoe 1 and Zoe 2? Like, just like, I was like, yeah. And they always ask about it though. It's something about it.
That's interesting. Yeah, that game's got something. So yeah. So
seems like a good Switch game too.
Oh yeah, I think it's a good
played
Switch,
on the Switch.
Probably a Switch 2 game. I heard the performance kind of stuttered a little bit, especially as your cart got bigger. But be curious to know how it runs on Switch 2 for sure. And I think the only other thing I'll make mention of, kind of putzing around in some driving games here. So Art of Rally came to PS Plus this past week, so I downloaded that. Messed around with a few races, played this on Xbox several years ago and Steam probably within the last year. But it's really cool. Third person, really zoomed out perspective racing game, all centered around sort of rallying culture. And there's this weird story wrapped all around it. But that's a good time. And then Forza Horizon 6 got its release date announced at the Xbox Developer Direct earlier last week. And that kind of spurred me to get back to Horizon 5. So I've been dinking around over there, did some Hot Wheels missions even earlier today. So that's been a good time as well. So
man, that Hot Wheels DLC is awesome in that game.
So cool. It's so cool. All right, Cooz, what have you been playing, man?
So I had this thought today I wanted to run by you guys, and it's so weird. It just popped in my head. So I wanted to compare. So I'm playing Cast and Chill still good playing it.
Good for you.
And I started comparing it to, because I'm like, why am I still playing it? So, but this is a super laid back fishing game. I've unlocked all the stages, the fishing poles, all the lures. I'm ice fishing now in a snowmobile. Wow. It's really cool. And I spent an hour the other day trying to catch the legendary king salmon, and I finally got him. Right. But it took me an hour. And so I started thinking about, why am I still playing this game? And I really do think I like cozy games occasionally, but I think that's the gist of it. But I started comparing it to a racing game, because each one of these fish, so every level you have to catch, there's 6 fish in a level, except for the ice fishing one. There's like 12. But in each level, there's 6 different kinds of fish you can catch. And then you have to catch each size fish.
Oh,
like if there's a smallmouth bass, in order to 100% this game, you have to catch the small one, the medium one, the large one, and the extra large. And some have legendary sizes. So I actually compared it to a racing game, in the fact that, since you were just talking about racing games, it made me think of it as well. But just check, like going into the stage on a mission to get first place or to catch a certain size fish, and then getting it, backing out and trying again for a different goal. I don't know. Is that a reach there that I'm reaching for, comparing a fishing game to a racing game, or
if that's what you're thinking about it, if that's how it works in your head, I'm going to say absolutely.
If that's your head, I agree.
What keeps me coming back to a racing game is trying to get first place and unlock, just keep progressing and get first place on every track. this fishing game, I got to catch every fish. I got to get every fish. I got to keep coming back to the same track to get first place to get the biggest king salmon. I don't know. Maybe I mean,
Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
No, you got it, man. I'm there with you, right? And maybe this race you've got to use a different type of car, or
exactly different lure.
Yeah, you got to use a different lure.
That's it, man. That's it. Thank you, Ambo. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Of course, sir.
So yeah, Cast and Chill, still playing it. I'm a lot of hours in. I no longer use idle mode. I only use that to get the money to buy everything. Now I have everything. Now I'm going in and doing the manual labor of catching every fish. So
can you use idle mode to catch fish as well?
Yeah, and then you can you can go into idle mode setting and say, don't catch the legendaries, don't catch any big fish.
So a lot of customization.
Just yank these little ones out and get money. But yeah. I think I said this last episode or the episode before. I put it in auto mode, put it in the dock, and then come back 4 hours later, and my switch is roasting hot.
That's right.
Yeah.
And humming. So
hey, fishing ain't easy.
Fishing ain't easy. It's like 8-bit fishing too. So it's even easier on the old GPU, but it's a beautiful game. You can change the weather, you can change the time of day. All that, all the rods, lures, all the fish, all the music's amazing. The sound effects, it sounds like you're in nature. If you like fishing games at all, this one's amazing. Let's see what else. I put down here on the notes screen protector. So I said I put a new screen protector on my phone, and then I played Coffee Golf, and it's amazing how much it affects your game. And it made me think about mobile, like screen protectors can affect mobile video games.
Okay.
And then I thought I should invent like a mobile gaming screen protector and market it as such. I went on the Google. Of course, somebody's already made that. It's already out there, but they've got them to where it's super slippery is what they're marketing for mobile gaming, is that you need more glass-like feature. I need a little more grip to mine. So maybe somebody out there, if you can invent a gaming, do you want a slippy one? Do you want a grippy one? Here, we've got your options for mobile gaming. Here they are. There's your business idea, America.
You know what has
other
been
countries who are listening?
Game changing for mobile gaming for me is for Christmas, I got my kids, I think it was in their stocking, like those pens. They're stylish, but the pens with the little really soft rubber tips. Yeah. And like one side's like a really fine one, and the opposite side is a little bit bigger. And I'll tell you what, you use that for like a Clash Royale or whatever. Like then I find myself just scrolling on my phone using one.
Yeah.
Never would have think, but those things are a game changer.
Huh. There you go. There's your tip. I've tried using
slippy and grippy of those too.
Slippy and grippy. Yeah. I tried using the Apple Pencil on my iPad for Coffee Golf. I don't like the pencil, but it was too slippy. Yeah. I need more grippy.
Yeah.
I think you need the stylus that has little rubber that has a little bit of grippy.
Yep. Yep. That's true. But yeah. So Coffee Golf's still going, 230 days in.
238. What, did you break your streak?
But when I went to Japan, I broke the streak.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but you can go back and play the old courses. So now I'm going back and top 10% everyone that's ever been put out.
Of course.
Yeah. So there's that. I saw our good friend John Blanco platinumed A Little to the Left on PS5, which I played through on Switch and loved it to death, and saw that it was on PlayStation Plus for free. So I downloaded it and I checked it out on PlayStation Plus. And let me tell you something. So if you don't know, A Little to the Left is basically an organizing game. Think about, the joy you get from pressure washing in a power washer sim, whatever that is. That what it's called? The power washers.
Close enough.
Power washer.
There's only one game where you do that, so everyone knows. Yeah.
It's kind of you get the joy of power washing. This is the joy of organizing. So it'll give you a drawer with a bunch of silverware, and you try to fit it in the correct order, or paintings or books, and try to line them up in a certain order. It's very relaxing. It feels good when you've solved the puzzle. Played through it on Switch, played through the DLC on Switch, really liked it. Downloaded it for free on PlayStation, started playing it, and it's totally different with the sticks. You really need touch. You need a slippy or a grippy screen for this game because controlling your hand with the controller, you can't get it spot on. It's weird to control that game. So then I thought, let me fire it up on the PlayStation Portal because it has a touch screen and it'll work on there with the touch screen. Well, that's dumb. They didn't design it for PlayStation to be a touch screen game. So I'm sitting there touching the PlayStation Portal screen and nothing's happening because it's not designed to be a touch screen game on PlayStation.
They need to make a VR version of this game.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would work.
Now you're talking. Hambone Johnny. Yeah. Organizing in virtual reality. I'd play it. So who knows? I'll still play it because I don't know why.
It's cozy.
It's
cozy.
Cozy Cooz. Yeah. It's a cozy game on the PlayStation. And grab some trophies there. My last game I put on the notes here. Did you guys look this? It's called Skate Story.
Mm-hmm.
So have you heard of this, Hambone?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. You've heard of every game. You drafted this in one of your fantasy leagues.
Plugged in.
Yeah.
Plugged in.
Have you played it?
No. I've heard it looks amazing.
It was on PlayStation Plus. And I'm like, I'm all for skateboarding games. I want a good skateboarding game. After I went back to the Tony Hawk re-releases and they didn't scratch that itch, I've been looking for one. Skate was good, but I haven't gone back to it. So I'm like, here's another one. I can get that for free as well. I can download it. Skate Story. So come to find out, you're a demon in the underworld and the moon is in the sky and it keeps all the demons awake. It's just irritating. It's the moon. The moonlight's so bright that you can't get any rest. Hence, you're basically in hell, I guess, from the moon. And you're a demon that's like, you know what? I'm going to eat the moon. I'm going to eat. That's the solution. Is just eat the moon.
Makes sense.
And so you walk up to this portal and you sell your demon soul for a skateboard. And it turns you into a glass demon. Now you're a glass demon and you have a skateboard. And you're like, I'm going to ride this skateboard to the moon and eat it. So you take off on the skateboard and you're riding to the moon. And this is the tutorial. And it teaches you. And the controls are really more like a rhythm game, not necessarily having to time out your buttons, but just that you're moving. There are tricks in the game. But it feels more rhythm. You're just going straight. You're not really having to navigate an area like an open world like Tony Hawk or in Skate, like you're given a big area, a sandbox area, ride your skateboard around and do tricks. This is like you're on a path. You can go faster or slower, and the path doesn't deviate too much. So that in that fact, it's more like a rhythm game that controls. You get to the moon, you get on it, you attack the moon by doing tricks, and you split the moon in half. I don't know why you just don't eat the moon. You split the moon in half, and then the other rulers of the underworld grab you and say, you can't do that. That's our moon. And he throws you into some other, almost like a little sandbox area, but it's very small. And it's like, if you can find these two items, we'll let you go back out and try again. So you go around and there's floating heads. And there's walking rails that you can grind. This game is weird, man. It's super weird. It's like awesome. It's like way off the wall. Somebody just had a fever dream and made this game. But it's I liked it. I mean, it was crazy as hell, but it's fun. I was having a good time with it.
Didn't see that coming.
No, it's incredible.
Coming.
Yeah, I mean, super weird, very strange, super odd, but I had a good time with it. And that's what video games are all about. Are you having fun? And I was having fun with it. I think I'll go back to it, but who knows? There's so many games out there, Is it good enough for me to go back to? That's the question. But hey, I enjoyed it while I did play it. So Skate Story. Check it if you see it for free on PlayStation Plus, I guess. I don't know what you probably have to have a tier, a higher tier. I don't know. But I haven't been playing that much. That's what I've been playing. Crazy skateboard games and 8-bit fishing. So we're going to move on to the next segment. We got a very good question from our very loyal listener, Darth Platypus. And we would like to mention, if anybody out there has any questions for us at any time, shoot them to us. We will answer them on the show. This is proof of that, because Darth Platypus asked on Discord this question: how long does a franchise have to go between games to be considered dormant / abandoned instead of being an active franchise? Hamo and Johnny, what do you think?
So I think the easy answer here is if it skips a generation, it's dormant. Right?
Oh,
right.
That's nice.
If there was a game on PS4 and there hasn't been one on PS5, and we're 7 years, whatever, into PS5, 6 years into PS, it's dormant to me. Where I think it gets a little dicey now is that at least for these AAA games, the development cycles 6 or 7 years at least.
It's 7.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So maybe that is going to change into the future, but that's the kind of the way I think about that now. And then I know we're going to chat about it later, but all this transmedia stuff that's going on with the Sonic movie and Mario movie and Lego tie-ins and all this stuff, even if the franchise from a game perspective is dead, Nintendo, Sega, some of these bigger companies out there, they're keeping the name alive. They're pulling on your nostalgia strings a little bit there with some of those other kind of things as well. But I'm curious to see what you guys think.
So I think it's tricky too when you think about, Mario is the perfect example, right? Where you have all these other spin-offs, right? So it's to your point, is the 3D Mario game dormant? Kind of. But we have all these other remakes and 2D games of Wonder and sports Mario. So it's like, to your point, it's not that they're forgotten because they're keeping them alive, right? But then you think of something like Star Fox. Yes, in my opinion, that's obviously, I think, dormant or abandoned, because when's the last time we got one, right? So I think that's another valid point. I really like the example of generation, but I think that's also hard to say, because it's like, well, how long does a generation last between a new system, right? So the Switch 2 comes out, like, how long do you give it? If a Switch 2 comes out and a game doesn't come out within 3 years, is it abandoned or dormant? Like, I don't know, because again, Mario, we got one at launch and then we haven't gotten one since. So I think it's a valid question. I don't think there's right or wrong answer, but I like what you said about the other things in the world that keep franchises alive, because of it takes so long now to make a game. And I think that's part of the problem. It takes way too long to make a game. But yeah, I don't know. Cooz, what do you think?
I'm going to use it. Well, I think remakes throw off your console argument, because but I think let's use Metroid. Metroid has walked that thin line of being dormant and abandoned, I feel like, since it was created. And I think that them putting out the remakes on the Wii helped keep it alive. I think that them putting out the remakes on the Switch 1 helped keep it alive. They put out like a random one on the 3DS. I think that helped to just kind of flick the flame a little bit. Star Fox had a game on Wii. That's now been, and then you got to think backwards compatibility. That Star Fox on the Wii could play on the Wii U. So really, it's only been one generation out.
Sure.
It's just missed the Switch 1. And then you can go on the Switch 1 and play Star Fox 64, I think, is on the virtual console. So they can make that argument that if you want to play Star Fox, it's still out there. It's not dormant. It's not abandoned. Now, Punch Out is another story.
You just read my mind with Punch Out. Whenever you say it, I have thoughts.
Me and Drew are the only ones keeping Punch Out alive, really, just in our thoughts and prayers. But
that's fair.
And Kid Icarus, right? I think that had a 3DS game or a 2DS game.
Yeah, one of the things. Yep.
And that's been it for him too. And he was on the daggone Captain N cartoon show. He was a prominent member. So, and they just gave that up. I don't know, man. I don't know.
With Punch Out, do you think like that could be considered like an abandoned franchise? Because it's how many did they have?
But then you have Little Mac and Smash too, right? Sure. Nintendo's like, we haven't forgot about you, Punch Out fan. Here you go.
But are they like, what else should we do to Punch Out? Sure, maybe some different character designs, but at the end of the day, Punch Out is pretty unique style of game, right? I mean, I don't know. Do you risk changing the whole, mechanic of the game that's maybe not the most tiered AAA game to begin with, right? So is that just straight up like abandoned in a way of like, hey, it's lived its life. It was great to us. We have a lot of memories. A lot of us love Punch Out, but we kind of did everything we wanted to do with that game. And I hope not. But right, and maybe they feel like that way with Star Fox. I don't know. But I think there is a point there in thinking like we want to make room for these new franchises, right? With it, people say ARMS, but again, that only made one game, so is that really a franchise? I don't,
Splatoon.
Splatoon. That's a great example. We want to make room for Splatoon, right? So, and who knows what's next, right? So maybe that's where it lies. Like, is it okay to abandon or call them dormant until the right time? Maybe another 10 years on the Switch 4 will get Punch Out like revived because it's a new generation of people, and who knows, right? I think that's something that's part of it as well.
If the Switch 4 is out in 10 years, we've got bigger problems.
That's fair.
Or blessings, depending on how you look at it.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope that answered your question, Darth. Anything else on that, guys? I think we covered it.
Great question.
Yeah. I don't know. Part of me wants to say franchises are never dead with the remakes and everything, and with backwards compatibility. You can always get out there and
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But I feel you. I had a question. So for those that don't know, I don't know if you guys know, but my daughter came to me it's been probably about a year and a half now. I don't know, before this football season, and said, I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. And I said, what? First, what? And second, why? And she was like, well, I played your arcade game. I've got NFL Blitz on the arcade game. She's like, I played it. I picked the Jags and I win every time I use the Jags. So go Jags. And I'm like, well, I can't argue with that. I mean, it's a video. Be a Jaguars fan. Like, they're not good in real life, but then this season they played really well in the playoffs. However, this season they weren't very good. But so she chose the Jaguars, and it made me think. I had a buddy I went to school with who has like 3 or 4 boys, and each one of them like a different team that like are randomly placed around the country for random reasons. So I guess my question to you is, you guys let's say, Drew, your son came to you and said, I'm a Bills fan. Do you try to correct that, or do you just roll with it?
I think you roll with it, right? My kid, no lie, I think has 20 to 25 NBA basketball jerseys, and I think one of them are from the Celtics. Really? And I think that might be a little bit different because, especially with basketball in his age, I think he likes the player, right, rather than the team.
And basketball's like that too. I'm a big fan of a lot of different players. Yeah.
If he has a Golden State Warriors blanket, there you go. But if you need a blanket, I got some there too. But no, you're right. I think especially kids, right? I think they fall in love with players nowadays because players are such a big part of the media, right? I mean, not that we're super old, but growing up, I think it was just more. There wasn't really the Facebook or the Instagram or the media. Players kind of stayed to the team atmosphere, right? And don't get me wrong, they were still the greats, but they weren't off in between games in the news because there was no Facebook or, like I said, a media, right? So I think you just kind of fell in love with a team. Where I think nowadays you see Anthony Edwards on Christmas commercials, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Ant-Man, I like that guy. He's cool.
Jamar Chase playing Arc Raiders with Peanut.
Yeah, Jamar. So now you're like, oh, I want an Ant-Man jersey. He plays for the Timberwolves. That's cool. I want to wear the Timberwolves jersey. And then all of a sudden you're flicking the TV and you see, because we have a million channels that the world doesn't need, and you're like, oh, the Timberwolves are playing. I'm going to watch that. And you're like, oh, I like this guy. Who's that guy? He plays with the Timberwolves too. He's cool. And then it's like, I like the Timberwolves. What do your daughters think? I don't know. The Jaguars kind of have a cool logo. It's an animal. That's pretty cool. I'm going to pick them. So I think over time, I think generations change, and I think it's just the media throws so much crap at you nowadays, and it's like, oh, well, that's a cool mascot or that's a cool player, and I mean, that's my take on it. But to answer the question, no, I don't think if my kid came to me, I think they'll let them figure it out, and they're going to see, they're going to see me watch the Patriots, they're going to see you watch the 49ers, and they're going to naturally want to root for those teams as well. But if my kid wants to wear a James Harden jersey to school tomorrow morning, that's what he's going to do. And he probably will,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I think as long as they have like a reason, even how crazy the reason is, I just that's how I always challenge, my boy about that. Like, okay, well, why did you do this? Or why do you think that? And, I don't really have to say, I don't care the reason. I just want him to think through those things and have some sort of reason, right?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
but
good.
Come on, the Jaguars. I mean, pick any other one, really.
Well, as long as it's not a 49ers rival, right? If she'd have come to me and said, I'm a Seahawks fan, I would have said, get out of my house.
Yeah, no.
That's why I use the Bills,
Maybe she thinks Trevor Lawrence is cute. Just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the hair.
So.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's a great point, though, you made about all the channels, though, Drew. Like, when we were growing up in the 80s and 90s, it was just, hey, whatever's on TV, because that's all you got, except your one rich uncle with satellite TV. Right? And but that's just what it was, right? That's honestly, living in Connecticut, why I'm a Niners fan is because the Niners used to be on Monday Night Football all the time, and that's when I would watch football when I was a kid. And I kind of just my dad wasn't a fan, and I just found my own way. But it's really good.
Kind of same with me. I started liking them when they were good back in the late 80s, early 90s, and I stuck with them since then. They were on TV, they were promoted, they were going to Super Bowls, and So interesting take, guys. There was another Nintendo Direct with a Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Did you watch it?
I did. Watched it live at my kids.
Yeah, I watched it.
I
have a question.
Oh yeah.
Why did there need to be the Direct?
It was very short. Short. The last time they did this, Chris Pratt was there, Jack Black was there, and it was a cool behind the scenes thing. Did we need it then? Probably not, but at least they made it like a 25-minute thing. This was legit. The guy from Illuminations, Miyamoto, and that was it. And then the trailer.
Yeah, it was a Miyamoto-san trailer. Chris-san, we're out.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I get it. You want to sort of show the endorsement of it and like the heads of, of both respective companies and whatever. So I understand why they might have wanted to do that. But I watched it when I didn't watch it live. I Googled it and I just watched the trailer and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me go and see what the Direct was because I'm just curious. I'm like 5 minutes. Like, what is this?
The trailer was 3.5. Yeah.
But what a trailer though.
Oh,
what a trailer. They did such a great job with the first movie. We watched it this weekend again for however many, probably the 1,000th time. But all the little nods they give you to other the games and like the little Easter eggs there that you saw throughout, right? Man, they're gonna hit so many cool things. Rosalina wasn't even in this trailer.
I know.
I thought that was pretty unique. We really got the spotlight on Yoshi, which was awesome. And
I mean, the best part was Toad being pissed about Yoshi showing up.
Oh, dude, yeah, that
incredible.
Was
and then all the Toads with little party hats in the background. Like, why?
Awesome, just incredible. Yeah, so I'm super excited. Cooz, did you watch the Direct?
I watched it last night. I didn't watch it live. I watched it with the kids. I wanted us to all watch it together. It was fine.
It's fine.
The kids loved it. They got all excited. I think, I don't like, my wife loves movie trailers. She can sit down and just watch movie trailers over and over, just hours of movie trailers. I think for me, it spoils the movie. I don't want to see the trailer.
Okay.
I either want to watch the movie or not. So seeing that trailer, did it get me excited for the movie? Not really. I'm still going to watch it either way. So why are you, I don't know. I think that I'll watch a trailer for the Zelda movie when they put it out, but I won't watch 2. I don't know. I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't want. I don't want it spoiled, man. I don't
think we really understand even the plot of this.
That's true. That's true.
I think it was just nods. I think it was to us, the gamers, the Nintendo lovers, to really see it. They did show a couple more trailers during the football games that were a little bit different. They were much shorter, condensed versions, but there were different clips than they were in the original longer trailer, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I thought I was super excited to see Luigi in the fraud suit and the cheap over there spitting shit out. And I don't know. I thought it was just fun.
Yeah. I'm excited.
It was fun.
Why does Yoshi have a super scope? I mean, we know why from like the old school Yoshi Safari game, but like, what is he? He's a dinosaur. Yeah. What is he doing in the movie? Like,
it's so cool. I just love it, especially like there's so much for them to pull from the Mario universe. Yeah. Just kind of like, this is one of the trailers where you just want to like pause every frame and be like, where did they get this from? Where did they get that from? And I'm sure there's people who have already done that a ton.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Loved that they brought Odyssey into it. I'm wondering if they'll bring Wonder into it at all with the Talking Flower promotion and Bella Bella Park going on and all that. If like the Talking Flowers in there randomly somewhere.
I can leave that at home. So I'm not a flower fan.
The reason why they did a direct for that is because they can. If I was Nintendo, I'd run a direct for every announcement I had because it makes news, right?
That's true.
Well, speaking of that, they just announced another one this week. For
Tamagotchi Life. I'll watch that with the kids. Yep.
Who thought we needed a direct for that? But here we are. Yep.
They can do that. I would too. If I was Nintendo, I'd make a direct for everything. 1.5 million views as of last night on that Mario
every week
direct.
I'd have something.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We're going to move on to the last segment of the night and the one that you guys have been looking forward to.
Yeah.
If you're at home listening to this on the podcast, just pause it right here and go on our YouTube page and fast forward to 1 hour, 12 minutes to this point and watch the video of this, because this is a video portion and picture portion that you're going to play along with, and you can enjoy this with us. So a few months back, I don't know how long it's been, Hambone was here on this very podcast and did a segment called Hambone in the Wild, where he went out to a local establishment with his telephone and took pictures of things, and we had to guess the price. Very odd things, very fun. We had a good time doing it. So I was in a much cheaper, lesser store the other day and saw some fun items and thought, I'm gonna bring this back from the dead. Is the Hambone in the Wild segment dormant?
No longer.
Is it abandoned? No longer. If we can bring this segment back every 6 months, it keeps it alive. To answer your question, Darth Platypus, that's what keeps it alive. Keep bringing it back. So I went to a thrift store. Hambone went to a Home Goods. So my items will be much less in price. So keep that in mind when guessing these prices. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to put pictures up of items that I saw, and you're going to guess the price. I'm not going to tell you what the price is until the end. Then we'll go back through and rattle off the prices and see how close you got. If anybody wants to write this down, I'm not going to. So Hambone Johnny, he's writing it down. So, and we'll have some guesses from the crowd. If you want to put in chat what you think these things are, that would be amazing. And maybe you can beat Drew and Hambone.
Are you going to describe the item just like Price is Right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure.
We've got this wonderful graphic here that I believe Drew made himself. No AI used. This was a real picture of me flying through the air with an eagle perfectly perched there beside me. Yeah.
Thank goodness you're strapped in. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. I'll give you, and also bonus question here. At the end, when this is all over, I bought 3, 4, 5, 6 items.
You bought some of them?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I bought 3 items that will be shown tonight, and another 3 that aren't on. I spent a
bought
big chunk of money.
The items.
But I bought 3 of the items that you're going to see here tonight.
Incredible.
Do we have to guess which ones you were?
Oh, I like that even better.
You're going to have to guess the ones that I purchased.
Okay.
At the end.
I got to see them all.
Yeah. All right. So this is the first one here. We've got some
look at the angel.
I'm going to call it probably early 2000s throwback Packers bobbleheads. These are about 2 inches tall, and the heads do bobble. Pay no attention to the cherub in the background.
I can't not look at that. Like, how did you not? Did you perfectly place that?
I did not. No, I walked in. I didn't place any of these items. This is how I saw them.
This is the ceramic section.
Yeah.
This is the ceramic section. Yes.
All right.
So this is your first guess here. Packers bobbleheads, 2 inches tall from the early 2000s. We've got
set of 3 or each.
Yes.
Each. We've got Donald Driver. I'm not sure who Green is, and then I forget how to say his name. Something Biala. Baja Biala.
Let's throw Baja.
Yeah.
Definitely not that, but okay.
The next one is also a bobblehead.
Wait, are we guessing the price up front?
Oh yeah, you gotta guess the price, right? Yeah, the price.
I'm gonna go $5.99 each.
$5.99 each.
I say $3 each.
Wow,
$3 each.
If that's
okay.
The case, he bought those for $9.
All right. Next up, we have another bobblehead. This is the one that caught my eye originally because this is Todd Helton. Doesn't look anything like him. He was a baseball player for the Rockies, and $1.50 a piece for Darth on the Packers players.
No chance.
This so there's at the bottom of this bobblehead here, there is a horse saddle, and also he's holding some kind of, I think it's a fishing rod, but who knows? He is wearing a fishing vest. And also a gnome hat that's camouflage with the Colorado Rockies. This gnome was a bit taller. I believe it was about a 5 or 6 incher.
That's what she said.
If that helps you with your guesses.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen, first of all.
It looks like he's holding the photo thing from our creators.
Yeah. I'm gonna say $8. $8 even on this one.
$8 even on the top.
$4 an eyebrow.
Drew, what do you got?
Yes. I'm gonna go $5.
$5 on that.
Yeah, right. I think they didn't know what they had in front of them here. The other ones were clearly Packers football. I think they think this is just some weird fishing guy, and they don't know what they have in front of them.
The saddle is really throwing me off there. I feel like that was like a.
I know,
what
right?
Holding? I don't know what he's holding.
Yeah, I don't either. So. Yeah. Darth goes 5 on that. Angel goes 7. So, all right. This sign says, "You can't tell me what to do. You're not my grandbaby." This was a sign that it looks like chalk, but it is printed on there. It looks like a chalkboard, blackboard, white writing. I'd say it's about 12 by 10. Let's go with that size. Maybe a hair bigger. And the sign says, "You can't tell me what to do. You're not my grandbaby." $2.99 is the bet from Angel.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm going $5.99.
Does it have hooks on the back?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'm going to go with no.
No hooks. All right, that definitely degrades the value for me.
Definitely by 25 cents.
Yeah, $1.75.
Wow,
$1.75. Gotcha.
No chance. $5.99 again.
$5.99 from Drew. Drew obviously hasn't been in a thrift store in a minute.
Guess I'm way off of my guess.
Next up, we have $4.50 from Darth. There we go.
Good guess. That's a good guess.
Yeah. Next up, we have this man, this was a set of like 4 or 5, but this was the most interesting one. Because I really didn't know what it was. I labeled this as drunk man. He's got kind of a, it's not clay-ish. It might be paper mache.
Yeah. Looks like it was made with hay and spit.
Hay and it exactly. Yep.
Yeah. This is
he's holding a bucket with no hands and just arms. And he have a face? No one knows.
I think that's the old. Though. It used to just be the hay popping out there. That was like his hands, and then it just over the years of wear and tear just kind of knocked it off. I think.
This was rather long. It's probably about 8 to 10 inches big. Tall.
Is this heavy? Should this be like a weapon in the game Clue?
I did not pick it up.
I feel like that could weigh like 8 pounds.
Yep.
I'm going big on Drunk Man. Drunk Man's $11.
$11.
I'm going 12.
$12 for Drew, $7.99 for Angel, and whoever buys it needs to bury it because it's cursed.
This is definitely in Cooz's house right now.
Yeah, it could be on the list of things I purchased. Darth Platypus goes 5. He's like, I'll go a penny. He doesn't want to go over. Oh, in this game, you don't get penalized for going over. So
I like that.
You're not gonna guess a penny every time. All right, let's see here. All right, the next one is a stemless wine glass that says "Who, me?" and it has a raccoon that has Native American headdress on. Absolutely. Yeah. Pocahontas the raccoon that says "Who, me?" This looks hand painted, but it is. I promise you, I verified this was printed on. It is not hand painted.
I love how his little paws are just like, ooh, me?
Cracker.
Ooh.
50 cents.
50 cents, Drew.
Oh, I like that. This was the only one.
Only one. It was not part of. If it was part of a set, I did not see the set.
Probably already bought all the other ones.
I agree.
Man, $2.
$2. Angel goes $1. Darth goes $1.25. All right. Next up, we have a mug that says Kathy
with a C.
Yes, Kathy with a C.
just to clarify.
Yeah. This is
that's what's going in my notes, just so I don't forget what it is. Kathy with the C.
That was Kathy multiple times on this mug. I'm trying to.
It does. Yep. Okay. This mug says Kathy.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times does it say Kathy?
I'm gonna guess with the size and the photo there, 3 times on the Kathy.
$3 on the Kathy mug.
No, see, I'm doing 25 cents per Kathy here. I'm gonna go 75.
75%. You might be right on 25 cents per Kathy.
75 cents from Drew. Darth says Cooz is drinking from that right now, hiding it off of camera.
It's a good handle. It's a good handle in that mug.
That is a nice handle.
Solid handle. 75 cents Darth is going. Angel goes $1 again. Would you go, Hambone?
$3.
$3.
$1 for Kathy? A nice mug. You see this handle?
I mean, that mug is very nice.
That was made by Cooz probably back in high school in the ceramic class.
All right. Next up, we have I took a picture of this because how does this work? I want someone to explain it. It's a 2.5 quart Catamount Flameware corn popper. So it's a glass jar that apparently you pop corn in.
Just throw that thing on the stovetop.
I guess you just do that. I mean, I didn't.
It's missing a lid. I think it needs a lid.
All right. So it needs a lid.
It's
missing the lid. The handle's odd on the side. It sticks out, maybe so you don't burn yourself over the stove.
Rubber on it, which I like.
Because you got to do a little shake a lake on it, right?
Dishwasher safe. That's huge.
Dishwasher safe. Yeah, it does say that on the jar.
And microwave safe too.
And microwavable. I didn't see that. Darth says you put popcorn in it and put it in the microwave. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I took the picture because it's the first time I've seen one of these. Yeah, so your guess is as good as mine.
$3.
3 for Drew. 4 for Darth and 5 for Angel.
I'm
What's
saying
your guess?
250.
250.
I'm Catamount.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have a jerky cannon. So
Yep.
once again, I have no idea what this is. It does have a price tag on. See, that's not the correct price. I removed the price on this one.
Okay.
That is the official retail price.
Wow.
Is $49.99 for a jerky cannon. And I was like, what in the world is a jerky cannon? It's registered trademark there, jerky cannon. So I'm like, this has got to be the only one in the world.
Yeah.
Later on in the store, I saw 2 others from other distributors. So apparently jerky cannon is something else.
Looks like a caulk gun.
It does. Yeah.
A little bit.
Throw a little benefit in that though.
Really,
the box is a solid 2 feet there.
It's big.
That's a large item.
Mm.
Jerky cannon. Yeah, it is coming to packs. Yeah. Wow. Retailing for $50 originally.
Mm.
Jerky cannon.
They know what they have here.
Yeah, I think this is a $12 jerky cannon.
$12 for the jerky cannon.
Yeah, it feels right.
I'm going $9.99.
Pound and a half capacity. Just making sure you saw that.
Pound and a half. Yeah. Angel's going 15 on that.
It includes seasoning too.
10 for Darth.
Well,
so
it might be expired.
Reiner says jerky cannon is an immediate buy. I thought that too, but what am I going to do with it?
Yeah, I agree. That's not a purchase by Cooz because
I wasn't sure the use. All right, next up is a cup here that says "Living My Best Life." So this is advertised. If you can look at the items in the background, this is advertised with bathroom items and is probably used as a toothbrush holder.
Okay.
However, there are no holes in the bottom to let the toothbrushes drain said liquids.
You don't want that draining. You want that gooping up.
Right. Yeah. You want that draining if you have a toothbrush holder.
Is this ceramic?
It is ceramic. Yeah. Or plastic. Who knows?
Well, that's a big difference to me. That's
I know. I'm gonna go plastic here. Looking at the lid of the rim looks a little formed plastic, but I could have swore it was heavy.
I think it's
plastic. Yeah, I'm with Angel here. I think this is a $3 cup.
Oh, I like that.
$3.
Yeah.
$3.
I'm gonna go $3.50.
$3.50 for Drew. Living My Best Life. $2 for Darth. Next up is, I called this gold leaf. It is a giant. I forget the official name of the plant, but this is like an elephant ear style gold leaf in a frame. It's big. It's probably 20 by 18, 24 by 18. It's a pretty big size leaf here. This looks amazing on my wall.
$400, Bob. $400.
This is not solid gold, unfortunately.
$40, Bob. $40 for the gold
leaf. It's in good shape. If this was at Home Goods, $90, no questions asked.
It would be $90 at Home Goods.
They might have actually came from Home Goods.
It probably did. Yeah. I'm sticking with $40. I think this is a collector's item from the thrift store.
$40 from Beautiful Biker number 9.
Yeah.
Angel goes 10. Darth goes $7.50. What you got, Drew?
$19.99.
$19.99 on gold leaf.
Something about it, like
I didn't verify it. It could have been real gold. I didn't verify it. So I did. I really enjoyed the dog picture in the back. Almost picked that up. Almost had a better frame. Next is just your classic swing line stapler, black, not red, just a solid black swing line stapler. This thing had some heft to it. It's weighty.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's legit.
Nice. You don't make those like that anymore.
It's name brand.
They got a good one. And it's the one where you can push the piece in and flip it around if you want the staples in or the staples out.
That's nice.
Right.
It's really nice.
You could probably kill somebody with that.
Yeah. Looks like there's also staples already in it. So.
Yeah. I did not notice
added
that.
value.
Add 25
preloaded.
Yeah. $2.50 for the stapler.
$2.50 from Hambone, $4.99 from Angel.
I'm going $2.
$2 from Drew. and 5 from Darth. Solid guesses.
I'll tell you what, I'd
here.
buy that for $5. That's an incredible picture.
This picture here is a full-size poster. It is the size of a poster.
I hope you bought this.
It says World Press Photo, and it is an elephant sitting on a stool with a small boy sitting directly beside him with his arm on the elephant's butt in black and white. And it looks, this is way before, this picture was taken before AI was even.
Oh, this is going to be the 40s and 50s here, back in the circus days.
Yeah, this AI couldn't even imagine this thing.
Small town in Nebraska.
Yeah. Which, hey, let me quick story while we're on this. There's a town in Tennessee near where I'm from called Irwin, Tennessee. And back in the day, in the 50s, they had a circus in town. The elephant broke free and trampled somebody, maybe multiple people. I can't remember the exact details, but the elephant killed a human. They got the elephant, tied a chain around its neck, and hung it from a crane. Look it up. No capping. There's no cap here.
No cap.
That's crazy.
Irwin, Tennessee hung an elephant. What's your bet on not the elephant in this picture?
Hopefully. I'm in a bad state right now, Cooz. I was in a happy place.
No, this is great. 1750.
1750.
I'm going $12.99.
$12.99 from Drew. $8 from Darth. Angel's Googling it now. Next up.
Is this real? Oh, that's vintage.
I know. I took this for you, Drew.
That's vintage. I'm going to tell you right now, that's $25.
Right.
And if it's not, that's a steal.
All right. Angel went $10 on the elephant photo. So here we have a vintage Mickey Mouse corded telephone. The telephone is red. The base is black with Mickey looking. I mean, he's an old school Mickey. This isn't new.
Yeah, he's got a little old.
And he's leaned up against the base there. This looks it looks
$30. Yeah,
$30.
I see you, Angel.
Yeah. This is late 80s, early 90s material here. We're talking 30 to 40 years old.
Yeah. Angel and Hambone both going 30. You guys have been pretty close on your bets there too, Hambone. What'd you say, Drew?
25.
25. Darth goes 25 too.
Darth and I are on the same page.
We'll remember that.
I'm on my third post-it note, by the way. I should have got a bigger pad on post-it number 3.
This is item number 2.
So this is a 2 photo purchase. This is NBA Live 07 on the PlayStation Portable with Tracy McGrady on the front, Rockets jersey. And inside is Madden 07 on the PlayStation Portable. So if you could see there, Tracy McGrady there on the side of the photo, it was you're buying NBA Live, but you're getting Madden 07. So price on this. What do you guys think?
So here's the thing here. I'm going $15. Let me tell you why. Because electronics thrift stores, they just see video games. This is expensive stuff. And they don't know what they're talking about. And they overprice these things. I'm going $15.
$5.
$5 from Hambone, $1.99 from Angel, and $2.99 from Juan Bob. Now getting in on the bids. $5 from Darth. All right. Next up, we have heated cushion.
Wow, that's incredible. If you didn't buy that, I might.
So this cushion, it's a stadium seat that heats. It says experience the ultimate outdoor comfort. It's got a pouch for wires, lightweight and portable, heats up to 120 degrees. This will keep your cheeks warm. It came from Ross. Angel used to work at Ross back in the day, so she may have a good idea of what this
She might have sold these. Yeah.
She might have sold these.
I'm going to wait and see what she says.
Yeah. Heated cushion. This could come in all kinds of good ways to warm your tushy.
Do we know? Is it electric? Do you charge
It's heated. It's just heated.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Heated.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
$9. $9.
I'll go 14.
$14 for Drew, $9 for Hambone, $10 for Juan Bob, $7 for Darth. And Angel didn't get in on this one. Next up, Drew, you got to get this one. Oh, Angel says Ross probably sold it for 40, put on sale for 20, and the thrift store sold it for 10. She's going 10 on that. This is a bag of used golf balls.
Those are
very used.
I love those.
Look at you can see they've just been sitting half into the mud.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one on the bottom right's been in the water for in the.
You don't even want to use these for range balls.
I'm doing $5. This is a $5 bag in there.
That's a collector's item. You know what, Drew? I'm with you. Let's go $5 together.
This is a $5 bag of balls.
All right, $5 on the bag of balls. Darth goes 5. We're going to put everybody down for 5 on that one. Next up is this high value driver. It's a VS88 ultra high CDR titanium 2.
9 degree.
$8.99. $8.99 on the quality driver.
I'm trying to read the small letters. Is it face thruster technology? What is that?
Face thickness.
Oh, thickness.
Yeah.
Thickness.
Thruster would have been incredible.
That would have been great. $4.
$4 on the driver. Darth is going $6.50. Angel's going 10. Juan goes 4. All right. Next up, we have the Magic School Bus Rides Again, The World of Germs Science Kit. So in case you wanted to get your kids something to learn about germs, or even you, it doesn't have to be for your kids. It can be for you. You can learn about germs. So are there germs in the box? Do you open it up and it's like, there's a warning for a choking hazard? Is there COVID in the box? Nobody knows.
3 measuring cups. What does that say? I'm
I just, you know that these science kits like have the stuff to science with them, and this has clearly been opened. So there's going to be like a beaker and like a used cup in here. Yeah. It's incredible. I'm going $4 on the germ kit.
Same, $4.
$4. Angel's going $14.99. She said they are charging.
There better be COVID in there.
That's more than the heated pillow butt thing. I'm out.
My wife has now jumped in the chat and bid $2 on this because she knows how cheap germs are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Darth is going $8 and Juan Bob for 99 cents.
This is the most action we've had. We might just have to make a side podcast of just items.
This is great.
All right. Next up, we have, you guys know I'm a shoe guy. I like my shoes. So these shoes caught my eye out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, these are fantastic. I've got to take the photo and possibly purchase them if they're my size. They kind of remind me of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Knockoffs. They're very sparkly.
They're a lot of bedazzled.
Bright neon yellow bedazzled with the soles are kind of clear.
Yeah. What size are these?
Angel says you 100% bought those. They're probably $19.99.
High tops too.
May I ask what size they were?
Not my size, unfortunately.
No, these are.
I'm going $7.99.
$7.99.
Yeah, I'm going to say $7. These look like a size 7. $7.
Yeah.
$7. All right. Angel goes $19.99. Darth goes $6 on. Juan says I'd wear those. You would, Shane. Those would look great on you for $9.99. Next up, we have. So this is I shouldn't have even included this, but here we are. We're in the t-shirt. I took several pictures of t-shirts. This one just says Grubhub. It's the Grubhub logo, red on a really plain white t-shirt.
Very clean. Very clean.
$2.
I think if you zoom in, that price tag is correct. Ooh, however, in my notes, it does say half off because when I went into the store, it said all white tag items are half off.
That's
so
weird.
You guess the price on this. Slash it in half, folks. Just slash it in half.
I can't read that, but I'm going to say $2 anyway.
$2 for Drew, $2.50 for Darth. What do you got, Hambone?
$2. I'm $2 on this shirt.
$2. Angel goes $5.99 on the Grubhub.
What size
shirt.
is this shirt? What size is this shirt?
It's this. I was shopping the extra large section.
Okay, extra. I was
say, it's one you
like it's a 2XL here. I might have popped it up $1.
Once you go to the double or triple starts increasing.
Right.
Fair. Yeah, I'm sticking with $2.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have taken any last bids. All right. Next up, there's this shirt, and it says, "Dear Dad, thank you for being our dad. If some other guy was our dad, we would hiss at him, then run away and go find you. XOXO, Freddie and Teddy, the cats."
Now, do you think there was 2 kids named Freddie and Teddy that made this shirt for their dad? Like, what's the Freddie and Teddy reference? I'm not following that.
Those are the cats.
Yes.
Those are the cats. And there's one of two answers to your question, Drew. Okay. It's either it's a couple and they didn't have kids, but they had cats, and the wife
cat kids.
For Cat Father's Day made this for the cat dad.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what I hope.
I like that.
The other option is it was just some guy who really liked his cats and said, you know what, I'm gonna make a shirt for myself. And I kind of actually hope that's the.
But this is not like a mass market shirt. This is a one-off.
This is a custom shirt.
This is a legit one of
a kind.
This is a serialized shirt. One of one.
This should affect your pricing to know that there really is only one of these in the world.
I'm going to go $4. $2 a cat.
$2.
Okay,
I'm going to go $5 on this one. $5 on this one.
$5 from Drew, $2.99 from Angel, and $1.25 from Darth. Next up, we have a black T-shirt with a picture of Shrek, and it says, "Can't today, I'm swamped."
That shirt looks well.
That's 99 cents.
99 cents from Drew.
This is free. They just wanted you to get it out of there. This is $0.
$0.
It just says, "Please take."
Yeah, just get it out of here.
If you look up at the top, I edited this photo and took out the price so you couldn't see it. But underneath the orange tag, it does say Shrek. So it's official Shrek gear. This isn't the Cat Dad shirt that's made up one of one. This is something they sold at Universal
Studios. Yeah, I agree with that.
So if you want to add that into your
$35 shirt at one point.
50 cents, fine. I'll come up from my original.
I'm staying with it's $1.
Okay, $1 from Drew, 50 for Hambone, $1 for Darth, and
this still has
Angel says,
hair.
"Please tell me you bought this." It's $2.
This shirt still has cat hair from Freddie and Teddy on it.
All right. Next up, we have a Utah license plate on a T-shirt that says "Eat Meat." Food elevated. UtahNaturalMeat.com.
This looks clean.
Very clean. Shirt's very clean.
Very clean. Yep. Also, pink tag. I don't know what that means, but not on sale, clearly. So this is a hot item.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
This is a hot item.
Yeah, this might never have been worn. I agree with
this looks, on that. This looks like a clean shirt.
Do you think, from a thrift store point of view, first of all, I think we should try to get a person on the podcast that works at a thrift store that prices these things. I'd love to know what goes into it.
Yeah.
But do you think they look at wear and tear and that goes into their judgment?
Absolutely.
There's got to be like categories, like should be a rag is one pile.
A gag gift.
Well loved is another pile. And
still has tags. I've donated stuff that has tags on it.
That's all you need.
I'm feeling Angel here. I'm doing $5.99.
$5.99 from Angel and Drew. $2 from Darth and Hambone.
$4.50.
$4.50 for the Eat Meat shirt.
Eat meat.
This is another 2 photo. This has a story behind it. So I got this off the rack and I said, "Mohawk Bob, this is insane." First of all, I've never heard of Mohawk Bob. Who is this person? And second of all, let me Google him. So I didn't have to Google him because there was a QR code on the back of this T-shirt.
That's incredible.
So I just scanned the QR code and it took me to Mohawk Bob's Instagram page.
Go back to it. I want to scan it.
He had like 125,000 Instagram followers. And what this guy does advertises your brand on his Mohawk. You pay him a couple dollars. He puts 8-Bit Clubhouse into his Mohawk and advertises for you. Runs around town with a big ass Mohawk shouting your brand. So
is he from
I'm
Denver?
leaving.
Because he's from Denver Broncos stuff
from
on
Denver.
Here.
So I'm leaving the QR code up for a minute if you want to scan it and holler at Mohawk Bob to push your brand. There's your chance. Anyways,
have you looked into how much?
I have not. No.
Okay.
I did not look into how much.
Mohawk
Bob shirt.
131,000 followers might be worth it.
Yeah, man. Yep. I mean, he obviously knows how to promote with the Mohawk. So he's out there doing it.
$2.
$2 for Drew, $7.99 from Angel, $2.25 from Darth.
That's interesting.
Yeah, $2.50.
$2.50 from Hambone. Darth says he wants to see the picture of the 8-Bit Clubhouse in the Mohawk. Stay tuned, Darth Platypus. Stay tuned. Next up, we have a VHS tape saying, "Golf, play better, the basics." A private lesson with leading golf pros. It doesn't say who the leading golf pros are. It's just a private lesson with leading golf pros.
I think my dad might have had this.
That's awfully familiar, that tape.
This seems super familiar.
You used that cover for something else.
Yeah, that's just like the classic like early 90s golf green.
That's going to be $1.
$1 from Drew.
$1.50. $1.50 here.
$1.50 from Hambone. 50 cents from Darth Platty. Angel knows her VHS tapes now. I'm waiting for her to get in on it. 50 cents. All right.
Might be the going rate.
I'm on my 5th post-it note, so you know.
Yeah, Juan Bob bought this and put Days of Our Lives reruns in them. Okay. So I didn't put this doesn't count. This is a bonus photo. Nice. So it's the same pack of AA batteries, but one's price $2.99 and one price is $3.99. So it's basically choose your own price on the batteries. And look, the $3.99 one has been purchased more.
I was going to say that's more right-handed people are going for the batteries on the right.
Hey, dollar batteries not bad.
Those are the real prices on those, but I just thought it was odd that they were priced differently as the same item. Last item here. This is it. Oh. So don't try to zoom in. You're not going to see the price. I will tell you that this is a drone priced originally at $199.99. The top price tag, the white one, is the correct price from when it was sold at retail. They had this behind the counter, a $200 drone that looks like a private jet.
You think they leave those prices on purpose to like show you the deal that they're selling, or you think they don't have the time and energy?
They don't have the time. And they also want to maintain the box integrity. They don't want to take the sticker off and like rip it and then off. There you go. We could have sold it for another $1 more. I really like how it's with that like race car track. I definitely had one of those when I was a kid.
This thing records 1080p video
and the rice cooker.
This is one of the first drones I feel like commercial be able to purchase at home drones.
Yeah.
The brand is Aries Ethos HD.
I'm going $40, and I will lock in that this is an item that Cooz bought.
$40. I bought it.
65.
65 from Hambone.
65, yeah.
We got 60 from Reiner, 75 from Darth, $69.99 from Angel, and $49.99 from Juan Bob. Yes, that is the last item. We're going to go back, and I'm going to tell you the prices of all these and see how you did.
Okay.
Let's see here.
It seems so long ago.
And then, do you want me to tell you what I bought, or you want to save that to the end? We'll go prices here.
Yeah, 2 prices because I want to guess what you bought.
Okay, I forget. Did you write down what everybody else, or just you and Drew, Hambone?
I just wrote down me. I didn't write down anything that Drew said.
You didn't write down Drew either. Okay.
I don't remember when I said that.
Packers bobbleheads, $3.39 a piece.
I had it at $3.
There you go.
I would have wrote down mine if I knew. I thought you were afraid
I would have used 8 Post-it notes. I already used 4.
Yeah. Darth went $1.50 a piece on those.
Yeah, Drew, you were $5 a piece. I remember.
Yeah, you went kind of high on those, Drew. $3.30. You didn't write down Drew's guesses, really, Hamon?
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, man!
I'm such a jerk.
Then how do we know who wins?
I did.
Next up, we have the Todd Helton odd bobblehead for $7.99.
I had $8. Woo! Told you I won.
I don't know what I had because Hamilton didn't write it down.
You said $4.
Angel went $6.99 on that. Darth went $5. It was $7.99. The grandbaby sign. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my grandbaby. That sign was $2.29.
They're getting down to the penny.
You were closer, Drew. I think you had $2.50 on this.
I think Drew went high on that because I'm like, Drew's never been to a thrift store, obviously. I remember saying that.
I had $1.75. I'm going to count that as a win for me, too.
Yeah. Angel went $2.99 on that. She was the closest, I believe. $4.50 from Darth. This one, the Drunk Man. Everybody went low on this one. This was $7.99 for this wonderful piece of art.
I went high on that one.
I had $11 on Drunk Man. I was way off.
$7.99 on that. Angel had $6.99. Darth had $5, I do believe. Next up, we have who? Me? The Raccoon Wine Glass. 99 cents on that one. I think Drew guessed $1 on that one.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. The next one is the Kathy mug. 99 cents on the Kathy mug.
It's a good deal.
You won this one, Drew.
I said 25 cents to Kathy.
You said 25 cents to Kathy. Yeah, you got it. You got me there.
Yeah. Angel won $1 on the Who Me mug. Darth won $1.25. And then Darth said, Cooz is drinking from that right now, hiding it off a camera.
Show it.
Angel won $1 again. Oh! That's a solid call, Darth. You know me very well.
How many Kathys are there? Can you confirm it?
There are 3 Kathys. So when I said there were 3, there were actually 3 Kathys. So this mug is amazing. Let me tell you. Thank you, Kathy, for this mug. All right. So Kathy mug is an item I purchased. The corn popper everybody went low on this. This was $5.49.
That's so high.
Yeah.
Darth went 4 on that. Angel went 5. So we were right there at it. $5.49 was the bet on the corn popper. Jerky cannon.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, $7.49.
Wow, that's steal.
That will never be sold in that store.
Angel went $15 on that. I believe Darth might have went 10.
I can't wait for Cooz to take his jacket off and have the Teddy and Freddie shirt on.
Darth Platypus. $7.99 on the jerky cannon. Was it $7.99? $7.49. Living My Best Life cup. Everybody went really low on this for like 50 cents and $1.
You said it was plastic.
It was. It is. And it's still $2.99. Angel went $3. She nailed it. Darth went $2.
Yeah, I had $3 there too. Nice.
Yeah.
$2.99
on the Best Life. Yeah, I think Drew went $17 on that. Next up, Gold Leaf. Gold Leaf. $12.99 for Gold Leaf.
Wow.
Angel went 10. Darth went $7.50. I think. Gold. What'd you bet on? What'd you bet on that, Ammo?
I had $40.
Oh, $40. Right. Yeah. Gold Leaf was $12.99. Stapler. Solid black swing line stapler. $3.39.
Oh, that's a good deal.
I think Angel went $5. Darth went $5. $3.39 for a stapler. It was solid too. That's a good price on that stapler. Elephant photo pre AI
Civil War.
Darth went $8. Angel went $9.99. What are you guessing, Drew?
I don't remember, Cooz.
Just guess.
I think you had $12 on this.
$12.99, $12 around there.
All right. $17.99.
I had $17.50.
It's the only reason I didn't buy this, Drew. When you said this should be up in your house, you should have bought this. I should have, had it not been $18.
It was like $5. You would have been there.
100%. That'd be hanging on the wall behind me.
That's fair.
Next up, Mickey phone. I remember you went 20 on this. 25 on this.
You said 25. Yep. I went 30.
Yep. Angel went 30. Darth went 25. It's $40, $39.99 on the Mickey phone. I Googled it while I was there because I'm like, could I get a steal here and flip this and make some money?
Yeah.
It's right at that price on eBay.
They know what they're doing. Yeah. They don't mess around.
Mm-hmm. Next up, NBA Live 07. This is when Juan jumped in for $2.99. Angel went $1.99.
I went high. I went $8.
But unfortunately, you don't get NBA Live 07 with this. You get Madden 07. And this game, $7.99.
Wow. Yeah, I knew it. They see electronics and they don't know what to do. They panic.
Heated cushion. Darth went 5. Juan went 10. Angel went 10.
Range?
This was also $7.99. Heated cushion and PSP game. Now? It's like you choose your item. You have $7.99. Would you like heated cushion or Madden 07 in NBA Live 07 case? It's really up to you.
Are you sitting on this right now, Cooz?
We will see at the end. Bag O balls. Very dirty balls. Darth went $5.
I think we all said 5 for this one.
We all said 5.
Yep. Everybody went 5. The balls are $5.99.
Extra $1 for all the dirt.
Yeah. Golf club. Angel went 10. Darth went $6.50. One went 4. Apparently.
A face thruster.
The face thruster. The driver was $9.99. I think Drew went 10 on that because I thought, man, Drew knows his golf. Let's see.
Germ kit.
We said $4. I think we both said $4.
$4 on germ kit.
Germ kit. That's when my wife jumped in at 99 cents. $2. Juan went 99 cents. Darth with 8. Angel with $14.99 for the germs.
That's crazy, Angel. That's crazy.
Germ kit $2.99. And I can't verify what was in the box. You might just be buying an empty box there.
Okay.
Shoes. Glow in the dark shoes that I would have bought. Angel said you definitely bought those for $20. Darth says $6. Juan goes $10. My daughter says $10. These shoes were $29.99.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you believe it? That's unbelievable.
I do now because you told me, but that's crazy.
Grubhub shirt has the white tag, half off. Originally $2.29. Half off of that is $1.15. Everybody overbid on that one. Dear Dad, thank you for being our dad. If some other guy was our dad, he would hiss at them and then run away and go find you. Freddie and Teddy shirt. Let's see. Cat Dad, $1.25, $2. I don't know. Everybody's going a couple bucks here. This is the one of one shirt. $3.99 for this.
$4, baby. $2 a cat. That's
it. Beautiful biker, right on the money. You did go $2 a cat. Yep.
Yeah.
Right on the money for Hambone. Kent today. I'm swamped. Angel went 2. Darth went 1. This shirt was $4.99.
Whoa.
That's $5 Shrek shirt.
Yeah, they were crushing it there.
Yep. Yeah. Next up is eat meat, please. They don't even say please. They just say eat meat. $5.92, $2 and $5.99 from Angel. Eat meat is
the meat shirt.
$6.99 for eat meat.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
It looks very soft though.
I think they knew what they had there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
Mohawk Bob advertisement with QR code t-shirt. $2.29 for Mohawk Bob.
I had $2.50 on Mohawk Bob. You know, I think that's a great idea for us. We should just make some of those, order a couple extra shirts, Drew, and we'll just donate them to the thrift store. And then, you know, several years from now, we'll just get some new viewers from.
I like that. That's a great idea.
I think that's send it off.
Idiots like us podcasting about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Golf VHS, a private lesson with leading golf pros, 99 cents. I think everybody guessed right around there for that. 50 cents or $1. So golf. And last but not least is the drone. Normally retailed for $199.99, now $49.99.
Yeah.
Juan Bob nailed that price. He guessed it to the penny.
What a deal.
To the penny. So good job. Shout out to all of you who played along and bid and guessed. And I hope you got them all right. And you probably beat Drew. Now, for the bonus items of what I purchased, you already saw the Kathy mug that that Darth actually called live and said, Cooz is drinking out of that right now.
You did.
I am. Yeah. Next up, wasn't on the thing. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers VHS tape. I grew up watching this at my grandma's house, and it's basically brand new.
It looks pretty good shape there.
7 Brides for 7 Brothers for $1. Yep. I also bought Golf.
Do you have a VHS player?
I do. It's plugged in right here to the computer. Play Better Golf. This is only 30 minutes long, guys.
You know you're going to watch that later.
Heck yeah, I am. Yep. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Next up, it's just a homemade movie. It says...
You don't want to watch that.
It says Nutcracker Suite and Baryshnikov on Broadway. I have not verified if that's actually what's on this, but I'm excited if it is.
There could be like a murder on that film. You don't want to get involved.
There could be any. I wanted to take
possibilities are endless.
Yeah. And there were several other homemade movies in
how
the
do they
stack.
sell those there? Like, how is that even?
Nobody knows.
Someone's got to sell them.
I kind of want to do a live watch party on this.
So as I was going through the T-shirts, this one was there. This wasn't on the show. This is a T-shirt for the church I go to. They sell their shirts for, $20-$30. I got this for $1.25.
Incredible stuff.
So
what a steal.
Throwback T-shirt to my church. And last but not least, I got the one of one.
You got the one of one.
I got the one of one shirt.
Freddie and Teddy.
Yeah, I got Freddie and Teddy. So if you want to catch us at PAX East, I'll be wearing this. I'll stick out with Dear Dad. It's me, Freddie and Teddy. So everything I bought there, $10. What a steal.
That is
I got the Kathy mug, 2 T-shirts, and 3 VHSs, $10 out the door. How about that?
What did your wife say when you just start drinking out of a Kathy mug?
She thought it was, she could not wait for me to show you guys. She was like, that's the greatest thing. I can't wait for you to break that out on the podcast. So,
yeah, she's absolutely right.
Yeah. She laughed really hard because I didn't tell. I just broke it out like, yeah, this is my new mug. So yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Now awesome. At PAX, Drew and Himbo need name tags that say Freddie and Teddy.
Yeah, that's it. I call it Teddy.
Yeah.
I call it Teddy.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, that was a whole lot of fun. We're going to do this. This isn't just a one-time thing. And if you missed it because you're listening, go back. Like I said, we're on YouTube, 8bit_Clubhouse, probably, or something like that. Yeah, 8bit_Clubhouse. Go watch the video, play along. Even now, you know the prices, but it's fun. You can see what's actually on there. But that's going to wrap us up for this episode. Go follow us on the YouTube, on Twitch. Join our Discord, as Drew said earlier. Holler at him if you want some merch. If you want some, we might make some Freddie and Teddy stuff. Who knows? Who knows what's coming next? But we had a good time with you guys tonight, and we're here for 2026 for the time being. So let me remove this to where we're back on the scene. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you next time in the club.
See ya.
Peace.